Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be drawing a thumbnail with me because I'm still waiting for my sci-fi parcel to arrive. And so I did ask over my Discord if you guys would watch a video like this, and you did say yes, so I am going to film it. But if you haven't already, join my Discord. The link will be in the description box. If you join the Discord, that's where all of my giveaways will be held once we reach 50 subscribers. And also you can ask for video suggestions, play with the bots, like the cat bot that Sazzle really likes, or you can just talk about manga or anything else with other people. So I do use Procreate for my thumbnails, so let's start. First up, we will be copying this one, so you want to select the thumbnail, you want to duplicate it, and then click the X so you're not accidentally deleting anything, and click the thumbnail. Sometimes it takes a little while to load, so we are just copying this thumbnail because I don't have the Sci-Fi logo saved on my iPad anymore, so let's get rid of the stuff we don't want. So what we do want is the Sci-Fi logo, so we're going to get rid of the boxes, and we are going to get rid of the egg that Sparrow drew, so sorry about that, Sparrow. And then this is what takes me the longest, is picking a background colour, so let's try and do that first. Normally, because I have so many different palette colours, I just pick one of these and see if I like it, or if it's too dark, too bright. Like this one is too dark, same with this one, but then this is a bit too bright for me, so we just gotta, that's a nice colour. So gotta rub that out. I forgot I had my pencil in my hand, so I was just using my finger, which silly of me. So we got the Sci-Fi logo. I'm starting to think I maybe should have left the boxes, but anyways, that's fine. Let's draw an egg. I mostly use a monoline brush, which is the default brush, but I do have other brushes. I just sometimes forget to use them. So this is very awkward for me to draw because usually I draw with it with my iPad on my lap, but right now it's on the floor with the tripod in front of me. So I'm trying to work out the best angle for me to draw with. So bear with me if I move the tripod a bit. I'm not sure that works that well, but so you gotta make sure you're on a new layer so it's easier to edit. You want to draw a rough egg shape, which is not quite that, but again, it's fine. This will just be a rough draft of me doing it, so I can go back over it, redo what needs to be redone, and add what needs to be added when I'm not filming, so it's more comfortable on my lap, which is what I'm used to drawing. It's just hard for me to film like that. So first up, we want a little egg. We want a nice little happy face with an egg. A new colour, and you want to go white. I have a white somewhere. there. And then you want to change the size of the brush to the biggest so you can colour inside, and if you zoom in it's quicker. You can do fill colour, like say you've just got the edges. It's very outside the lines because my hands do shake. So you can do fill colour like that, but I don't like that it's got that outline, that you've got a colour in it as well. So I do tend to just do a big size brush and then just colour it all in like that, because that line does annoy me. And then you want to use the rubber to rub out the bits that didn't go inside. Don't want to make the rubber too big because that happens, so you just want to get a nice size where it gets rid of the white bits. And then if there's any gaps like that, you can just quickly switch back to the paintbrush before going back, rubbering out all of the other parts that you don't want, like this bit up here. This is not what I want. I did not want it upside down. So we have an egg, we have the Sci-Fi logo. Funny story, I did apply to be an affiliate with Sci-Fi because it didn't say when I was doing out the form that you have to have 1,000 subscribers. So I filled it out. It took them like 2 months to get back to me, and I was like, oh yeah, you need 1,000 subscribers or like 1,000 followers on Instagram or whatever, like 1,000 or something on one of your platforms. And I felt so silly afterwards because like I applied to be an affiliate at like a few other places as well, and that was the answer as well. So I just felt a bit silly, like I should have known it. On none of the forms did they say that I had to have 1,000. So really, it's more of their fault than my fault, because why wouldn't you say that? So I do feel a bit silly. So yeah, there's no eggy code for Sci-Fi anytime soon. You know, if I don't laugh about it, I'll cry. So I do feel a little bit silly about that, but hey, it's whatever. You know, we hit 40. I'm proud of him. 40 subscribers. You know, I don't even know 40 people. So yeah, having 40 people is like a nice little amount, especially as my account, like my YouTube account, is only 2 months old. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I made the arms too thick. But yeah, in 2 months we got 40 subscribers, which is a nice little amount. But yeah, apparently you need 40 no, not 40, that's how many we've got. Apparently you need 1,000 before you can become an affiliate with like anyone. So bear that in mind if you guys, you know, want to become an affiliate with anything. You need 1,000 people to listen to you. So if you know you were like me and you didn't know that, well, now you do. So I think it's also because there's a few people that are a Sci-Fi affiliate that don't have 1,000 on like YouTube or whatever. So I think that's also what confused me. But you know, I guess it was a simple, you know, thing that I didn't realise. So yeah, don't do my mistake. Next up, let's pick a colour that goes well with this that we want for the text. I don't know, I can't remember what colour this was. Hold on, there you go. And then you can click on the harmony, and then it comes up with this purple colour. So then it tells you what colours are complementary. The arms are so not even. But I will fix that. I will fix that later. I'm not even sure if that's the egg that I want, but it seems happy enough. And then click this one, click add text. I always get confused on where all the buttons are because I normally just use a monoline brush and then just go from there. So it wasn't until I started doing thumbnails that I started doing text as well. So still trying to work that one out. Sorry, I'm just thinking of what I want the text to say. I am a little tired. I have just got off work, so I do apologise. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that text. So you can change your font with all of these nice little fonts that you have, and then, you know, nice little different fonts, and then some of them have like bold italic, regular italic, light, so you can change it like that. Let's try that one. Let's do bold italic. Ooh, with eggy. And then you want to select it and then drag it over here. And then I think that might be a bit too big. I don't think it goes very well there, so let's just put it under here. And then move that there. I don't like that the sci-fi logo goes past the words. So you gotta just see if I can rub it out a little bit because I don't like it. You can. There you go. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't like it. So now we can move that up a bit. There you go. I don't know if that looks too small for the text, especially as the egg is massive. I really did not mean for the egg to be that big, but yeah. So this is what we have so far. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, I think when I'm a little less tired, I'm going to add some boxes and sort the egg out because those arms should not be that different. I don't know why the face is so far up and it's just got a massive chin, but again, that's fine. So that's that haul. That thumbnail. So yeah, this is my stack of all of my thumbnails that I've done, and this was supposed to be my YouTube banner. You know, it's got all of my likes as well. Nice little egg, nice little sign, and then it was too big for the YouTube specifications, even though I googled it and Google told me these were like the specifications that it was. And I worked really hard on this as well. It took me so long. And it doesn't even look that neat. Like, the YouTube logo is a bit funny. But even when I shrunk the canvas and I added everything in it again and, like, rearranged it all, it was still too big. So, yeah. Now we've just got this one, which just looks awful in comparison. So, yeah, this is just plain boring, but yeah, the other one was too big no matter what I did to it, so can't have that. Sometimes I can't tell if I've clicked the button or if it's just being slow, so sometimes I click the button a few times and sometimes it ends up being like way too many times. But yeah, and then that's my Discord icon for my server is this. I don't really like it, but I couldn't think of what else to do with the theme, so once I've decided on something else, I will most likely change it. But that's what it is at the moment. Eggs in a little nest. But yeah, so these are where all of my thumbnails and stuff go for YouTube. They're in this stack, so it's all easier and stuff for me. So I should probably do a thumbnail for today's video as well. Trying to think of what one I want to copy to make it easier, but I don't think there will be one. So I did have a canvas the same size as these, so I just clicked it and it'll be easier, which I think is that one. Does look the same size. So first up, background color. This orangey pink. And then let's see. Let's go black. I don't know why I was checking to make sure I was on the right layer. There is only one layer because I've just created this canvas, so I do that a lot as well. Gotta make sure the brush is small because otherwise I'll end up drawing and it'll be massive, which again I sometimes forget to do. So let's see, would help if I had my pencil on, which again, funnily enough, I forget to turn it on a lot. So let's draw a square. That's not really a square, but it's okay. Let's draw. Okay, does that look like an easel? Close enough, close enough. There you go, so we have an easel. I'm definitely going to have to redo this when I am done filming because this is not very even, but yeah. Okay, so we have an easel. Now we have a weird shaped egg who is going to be painting on this easel. Here we go. Do these look like eyes? I can't tell. Close enough. Close enough. Is that white? Yeah. There you go. Damn it, I made it on the same layer. So, in future, you should not make them the same layer because otherwise it's more complicated for when you want to edit the things on that layer. But I tend to make it the same layer accidentally all of the time. So, I'm not too sure if it's an accident anymore. Let's get black again. The other arm. And I want one of these, whatchamacallit, the thing that holds the paint. What do you call one of these? No, an easel's that. Paint palette. Yeah. Let's hold one of these. I think it's too close to the easel. But where I've made it the same layer, I can't move the egg. So, yeah, that is also why you shouldn't do it on the same layer. But, you know. Okay, now let's give some colours. You know, nice little yellow, a bit bright. Use some nice, funky, bright colours. Because why not? There you go. I'm just going to stick this all on the same layer because I am editing it anyway. So you want a little egg shape. This little paint palette as well, and some nice eyes. Oh, bit too far over. There you go. It is a self-portrait on the canvas of an egg. I don't know where I was going with this. Yeah, that's about this bit. I don't know how that got there. Oh, it needs a smile. Looks a bit weird without smile. There you go. That's a happy egg. But yeah, when I redo this, I will obviously change the colour of the egg in the easel and make it look a bit neater, because right now it does look like a mess. So yeah, now to add text so that I don't come back looking at it and going, what did I just draw? So add text, change the font to Smiley Sands. Let's go. Oh, let's cancel that because I haven't changed the font colour. So what colour is this? I'm gonna go Harmony, and it's like, yes, pick blue. Okay. Add text. Change the font to Smiley Sands because we are a smiley egg. Draw my thumbnail with Eggy. It's strange because of some of them are just all capital letters, so I do forget to draw. No, it's because I was doing that. Write my capital letters. That is such an ugly colour. It definitely does not go with the colour that is on the background. If it wants to focus, it doesn't want to focus. But yeah, this is what we've got so far. So tomorrow, when I can have my iPad on my lap, I will go over it, edit it. But yeah, that's not what the thumbnail of this video will look like, I promise. But yeah, so we've done that thumbnail, then we did this one that I've just got to change up the egg so the arms are at least the right size and the face is better proportioned, and maybe draw some boxes because I don't know why I delete them. But yeah. Oh, I just realised we did not draw a paintbrush for the egg. I don't know how he's painting without a paintbrush. Oh. What does a paintbrush look like? Oh, it's not what I want. No. Paintbrush. Which is... Oh. That's the only problem with having it in split view. I end up pressing the wrong thing, like, all of the time. Okay, something like that. That is fine. I can draw something like that, so it's a bit with the little bristle, and the handle. It's a bit like that, I suppose. Kind of looks like a paintbrush. So you want like that with the bristles, and it goes There you go. Now he's got a paintbrush to paint with. Yay. So, yeah. Yeah, so this has been my little egg drawing itself, and then the other thumbnail was this one. So the purple's nice, it kind of matches the purple on the sci-fi logo. But yeah, I do have to fill that empty space with something, so it probably will be boxes, because that's what I did last time. But yeah, this has been my draw my next thumbnail video with me, so thank you for watching, even if it wasn't all that exciting.